прозвучали заявления о том, что
There have been statements that France will now further increase, well, as they say, its assistance to the Kiev regime, and in fact escalate the situation on the European continent. While accepting with open arms the leader of the Ukrainian regime in Kiev, Western leaders preferred to keep silent about the fact that in the ranks of the Wehrmacht in France, as we know from the works of French historians, Ukrainian collaborators fought shoulder to shoulder with Nazis. Paris's attempts to justify its reckless actions and present the case as if they do not lead to further escalation of the Ukrainian crisis look helpless. How can they not? They simply undermine the situation on the European continent. France is becoming more and more deeply involved in the armed conflict in Ukraine, consistently shifting any notion of aid toward to undermine the situation. And, of course, bringing closer the likelihood of a direct clash with our country. And this is fraught with unpredictable consequences for security, not only in Europe, but also in the world. Now the main question, do French citizens need all this? The answer is obvious. They were simply not asked. French citizens are not asked about this. Are French soldiers willing to die for foreign interests, for ideals alien to them, for, as they say, the narratives of Washington and London, turning Ukraine and Ukrainians into a tool to fight Russia? I deeply doubt it. And Macron and his party's defeat in the European Parliament elections clearly showed that the majority of French people do not support his course.
не поддерживают его курс.